China, Russia, and Iran have interests in Venezuela. How does this operation affect your relationships with them when it comes to the oil and
China
drugs?
and Russia, Russia, when we get things straightened out. But in terms of other countries that want oil, we're in the oil business. We're going to sell it to them. We're not going to say we're not going to give it. In other words, we'll be selling oil probably in much larger doses because they couldn't produce very much because their infrastructure was so bad. So we'll be selling large amounts of oil to other countries, many of whom are using it now, but I would say many more will come.
So not only was this military operation unconstitutional, but it also breaches international law. This man and this regime think that they can go to another country and take oil that is not theirs. They didn't go in there for the people. They don't give two flying fucks about the Venezuelans because look at how they treat the Venezuelan immigrants that come here to the United States that are legal. They round them up and then they send them to CICOT, to the hands of another dictator. And of course, his mouth-breathing base are saying, victory for Venezuela. We're so happy for the Venezuelans. You motherfuckers don't give two flying fucks about brown people, let alone the Venezuelans that are here in this country that came here legally, where he is not giving them due process. He's just ripping them up, kidnapping them, and sending them to other countries that they don't pertain to. Listen to the spokesperson of Australia talk about what the entire world should be doing right now, including Australia, in regards to what Donald J. Trump did. Check it out.
The United States attack on Venezuela, the kidnapping of its president, is a gross breach of international law. And Australia needs to speak out as a middle country, a middle power, that has an interest in an international rules-based order. The United States, under Donald Trump, has now engaged in repeated gross breaches of international law. This attack on Venezuela is illegal. And unless Australia and like-minded countries speak out, it emboldens these kinds of actions. If the United States can launch an attack like this, can kidnap the leader of another country, and can do so without any consequences, well, that will embolden tyrants and dictators around the world and take us on a dystopian and dangerous path. There must be consequences for this action. Right now, Australia should be fundamentally reassessing its relationship with the United States, which was meant to be based on shared values and a shared belief in an international rules-based order. That relationship is now in tatters. Australia needs to be removing US bases from our soil, removing US troops from our country, and ending the dangerous gamble of AUKUS, which seeks to tie us to Donald Trump and the next US president, not for years, but for decades.